Kenzie, how are you doing?
How are you?
I'm very good. I'm happy to talk with you about the Isolate Thief. One of the things I was thinking about is you don't pick a lot of movies, so it seems like when you choose one, it's like a big deal for you. What was it that made you decide you wanted to take on the Isolate Thief?
Well, I was sent the script and I read it, and Kevin, he wrote it just very beautifully. It was very intriguing, and I love just the rhythm of the character. It was very specific and very interesting, and I like that you never quite know what her intentions are. You don't know which way she's going to go. She's leaving this place, and the world is vast and the world is open, and then she meets these bad guys.
Hmm.
And in a weird way, she kind of gets along with them. Is she going to become a bad guy or is she just playing them? You never quite know. And so I thought that that was just very interesting to play with. And then also, there was a lot of firsts for me in this. One, I've never done a Western before. And so that was fun. Like, who doesn't love Westerns? And then there's a lot of stunts. There's a lot of blood and gore and prosthetics. And those are things that I've never really worked with before, especially to this extent. And so it was technical things that were first for me that I was like, ooh, this sounds like fun.
Have you always been a fan of Westerns?
I definitely enjoy them. I think after I got this, I was like, I felt like I needed to like up my knowledge of westerns and
Yeah.
Western movie binge, and yeah, I mean they're so interesting and textured, and yeah, they're very interesting stories.
Western movies with female leads, they used to be extremely rare. There's a lot more of them now, but still not a ton. So you're kind of entering into rarefied territory, getting to do this kind of movie.
Yeah, and it's and I think too, especially in that time period, every person in that time period played an important role in society and in everyday life just for survival, just because of how hard it was to live. And
Hmm.
so I think that women absolutely played a part, and a part that a lot of times is overlooked or underrated, but in reality was very crucial to the development of society. And so it's fun to play characters like that and to bring them to life because, I mean, they've been overlooked for so long.
I'm willing to bet that a lot of people still recognize you as Renesmee from the Twilight movies. I'm willing to bet. But you're older now, and now you're taking on different kinds of stuff. Is was the challenge of doing something different that maybe will change that perception part of the draw of doing a movie like this?
I think I'm always interested in new. There's so many different types of films out there, and there's so many stories and so many characters. And as time goes on, they just get more and more interesting. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm up for anything that's new and challenging. And, when I read a script and if I'm like, oh, this is really interesting, this is cool, whoa, this is crazy. And then you kind of resonate with the character and then you get to meet the filmmakers and see their vision and everything starts to come together. That's a process that I really enjoy. It's like talking to everybody and like learning about everybody's visions and seeing that how, hundreds of people can create one singular piece of art is really interesting.
You get to work with one of my favorite actors, Sean Bean, throughout this. I love the scenes that you guys have together because, like you said earlier, you don't know exactly where she's coming from, and you kind of don't know where he's coming from in some scenes too. Talk to me about the times you guys to spend together on the screen.
I mean, he's a delightful human being, like absolutely lovely, and so it's always fun to hang out with him. And his character is so interesting because yeah, you kind of like, are they going to team up? Is this like a weird like father daughter mentor mentee
Yeah.
relationship, or are they just messing with each other? Like you never quite know, and I don't even think that they fully know, and they're like trying to figure it out. And then the third act starts, and you're like, everything happens all at once. It's crazy.
How did you take to the more violent aspects of the movie? You get to handle a lot of guns in this. There's a lot of bloodshed. How did you take to handling that stuff?
I really enjoyed it. It's the most that I've ever done. So I was really looking forward to it. I think, yeah, the most interesting thing too was the prosthetics. I've never worn prosthetics before, and I got to wear quite a few. And so it was cool to see that process and the planning that goes into it to make sure that they have enough because, once you take them off, you can't reuse it. And so
Hmm.
they had to strategically set everything up. It takes a lot of planning as well as like actually building the piece and then putting it on everybody's faces. I thought that was a really interesting process and I enjoyed watching it. And then also like all the different types of blood. Like there's so many different types. And so it was like, and I was covered just in all of it. Just
This also looks like maybe the most physically challenging movie that you've done, or one of them. Talk to me about that aspect of it as well.
yeah, I would definitely say that this was one of the more physically challenging ones. And I grew up doing martial arts and I'm very athletic and I'm very physical. So that's something that I really enjoy. And so it was fun getting, getting beat up. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. And, there's a lot that goes into doing stunts and all
Yeah.
the like make sure and the camera's got to be right and the stunt doubles are there to help you and you've got like pads and you got to like hide the pads and it's like it's really fun. I really enjoy that process.
Stunt doubles. Come on, man. You've done martial arts. You don't need no stunt doubles. What's going on?
They told me there is some stunt doubles and they're fantastic and absolutely amazing badass women. But yeah, they were like, we can't drag you behind a horse, Mackenzie, or throw you off a porch. And I'm like, that's fair.
Well, now we got to get you in a martial arts movie. That's got to be the next thing, right?
I would love to do that.
Got to figure that out. What was it like working with Director John Suits on this? How was he behind the camera?
He has such a strong vision and we talked multiple times I think before we started filming and just learning about how he envisioned like the texture of the world and how everything was coming together. And he's a lovely person and so he's really easy to talk to and figure everything out. But it was fun. I always enjoy, especially when you work with filmmakers you haven't worked before. I love seeing people's processes, and because this is so different than anything I've done, it was just fun seeing how something like this would come together.
Before we go, Mackenzie, what are you hoping people get from the movie when they go to see it?
I hope that people, one, that they enjoy it, that they see it on as big a screen as they possibly can, and it's a Western, so like the imagery, of course, is beautiful, and I think I hope that people enjoy this kind of dynamic of don't underestimate people. You never know what's going to happen. You never know the strength inside of people. And yeah, I just hope people enjoy it and have fun. It's a wild ride.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you very much for your time. And when that martial arts movie happens, I hope you'll come back and talk to me about it. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna talk to you all about that. So thanks a lot, Mackenzie. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.